Hey guys, Mura here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to make a quick video on how to better take care of yourself. Last week I made a video about how to protect your peace, and today I just wanted to give you 3 quick tips on how you can better practice self-care. Right, so tip number 1, stop comparing yourself to other people. And I think naturally we all like to do that. We always like to look at people who have more things than us, and we always like to say things like, oh, I wish if I had this. If I had the same things that they had, I'd probably be a lot happier. The problem with these thoughts is that they will lead nothing to but negativity. And also the other problem as well is we're only looking at the pieces, but we're not looking at the whole picture. All what you need is an example of someone that looks really good from the outside. Their life looks very perfect, but they're going through something that is very difficult to help you remember that comparing yourself to others is actually not fair. I know this family here in Malaysia that from the outside, they look very perfect. They own multiple landed properties. They have a lot of cars. All the siblings support each other and everything. They're financially very well off, but they're going through circumstances that are really agonizing. And the majority of people I know would not be able to tolerate half of what they're going through. And I think that story is really good enough for me to always remind myself and say, hey, Mudar, stop comparing to other people. You don't know what these people are going through. You don't know what's behind the scene. Maybe from the outside, it all looks very good, but I wonder what they're going through from the inside. So this is why you should never compare yourself to others. Tip number 2, try to make the most out of your days off. I used to have this office job where I used to work for about 8 to 9 hours a day from Monday to Friday. And the problem is on my weekend, I just didn't know what to do. And I think the problem is I had this pattern of working really long hours, doing a lot, and then putting all the effort into overtime and everything. And then when the time comes into my weekend, I just don't know what to do. I often catch myself just pacing around the house, staring at furniture, not really thinking about what I want to do. And I know a lot of people are going through the same thing. They work so much, they put in a lot of effort, which is amazing, but the problem is they just don't know how to wind down. They don't know how to stop on their days off. Now, what really has helped me change that is just like how I plan my week when it comes to work. I have an agenda, I write down all the plans and everything. I also started making plans on my weekend as well. So on my days off, I would like to do the following. I created some kind of a menu of activities, and then it's a good idea to kind of have a look at it and choose for every particular weekend, what is it that you would like to do. Not having a plan, meaning you're just going to spend your time waiting, thinking, doing things that are meaningless, and then before you know it, the weekend is over and it's time to go back to work and you feel like you haven't really made the most out of your days off. Tip number 3 is, if you don't have a destination, remember it's always about the journey. Back when I was at university, I remember I used to get really stressed out over my future. Like, what job am I going to do? What am I going to do in the future? How come everyone around me seem like that they've got it figured it out and I still don't know? I have no idea. I remember when I was 16, 17, my teachers asked me, they were like, Mudar, what kind of job do you want to do in the future? And I was a little bit hesitant. I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do. And I think the problem back then is I didn't give a definite answer is because I did not get to know myself. I did not enjoy the journey of living every day and getting to know what I like and what I don't like, so I can sort of like think about a future plan or a future career. I used to think only about results. I wanted to know the answer really right away without getting to know myself. And I think that was the problem. When I was at university, one of my lecturers actually told me something that I'll never forget. It's okay that you don't have the answers. This is completely normal. Just do what you can, do your best in your day-to-day life. Get to know yourself better. As you get to know yourself better, you'll become more passionate. You'll start noticing patterns. You'll start noticing what you like and what you dislike. And then you can start thinking about your career and start thinking about having a true purpose. So guys, with that, I would like to summarize the video again. So number 1, never compare yourself to others. Number 2, try to make a plan whenever possible during your days off. And number 3, if you don't have a destination, remember it's all about the journey. So guys, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any other tips that you would like to share with us, please drop them in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.